This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning all. I had given you the number box shall be less than 1000. The commission has to give 10%, or the extra salary has to give 10%. All that person, sorry, in the PDF notion everything else, that's all my material. Don't worry, I'll send you steps. The problem was the problem statement was the commission not there, they are giving the salary 10% extra. In such cases, when the commission was 0, it was not given. So that's that how it was done. Then voice is not clear. How about now? Let me connect and connect it. No, how is the voice? Yes. Hello. Voice is not clear. It's fine, right? Can I move ahead? Ayappa, is it clear to you? Okay. When commission is null, then sal into 1.1, that is I'm increasing 10%. Then end new else and end as sal. Okay, you can see here when it is 0, it's coming 1500 here. There is no change because we are giving condition when it is null. So let's change it a little bit. Null or and is commission is equal to 0. So this is the syntax. When you see the recording, you will get to know the syntax, guys. So now we are going to a very important topic. That's constraints. So can anyone tell me what exactly meaning constraints? Dictionary meaning is also fine. What do you mean by constraint? Dinesh, Ayappa, do you guys know what you mean by constraint? Guys, keep it interactive. If you don't know, then say no. I can move ahead. Let's not waste the time. Yeah. Yes. Ayappa, do you know? Constraint means barrier. Okay. Like, and people say, like, I have a constraint to speak, or there are many constraints, because of that I'm not able to do the work. Constraint means barrier. Anything which stops. So we have a couple of constraints in the SQL. So which stops two things. For an example, unique is a constraint. This constraint will not allow duplicate values to enter. So let's observe this particular constraint, how it works. Okay, just give me a minute and come back. Yes, so we'll talk on unique. There are two ways of giving the constraint. One, at the time of creation of table. The second, on the existing table. So let's go step by step. We'll see how we can give at the time of creating the table. I can send you this syntax. I have made a problem statement. Problem statements are for the constraint and a constraint while creating the table. Okay, while it has come in the recording, you can see that. Create table. Let's keep it simple. Z. ID number. Let's say we are entering the data for students. 5 digit. At the time of creating constraint, what I do? I give constraint here, unique. Generally, while we creating the table, I do only this much, and I go with the second column. Here, I want to give a constraint for this column. I'm giving unique. Then name. Then age. Table created. So insert into set values 1, 2, 4. Name I give Dinesh. Age can be 20. Fine, hope I'm right. Then insert 5. You can see there are two values. Yeah, I could easily enter. Now, someone tries to enter a duplicate value. Let's try that, whether it will allow or not. Insert into insert value 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I mentioned this in a single quote. Power supply has gone here, guys, so I'm not able to see my keyboard. See the error. It says unique constraint violated. This is a constraint name sys underscore C006818. So I'm not able to enter anything which is duplicate. So let's give one more attempt. Value. Here I'll enter a different name. Though the values are different here from the second column and third column, I'm not able to enter unique constraint violated because the unique constraint is in the first column. Let's give one more try. Insert into that value 1, 2, 3, 6. Here I'll enter as Dinesh. I could enter. The unique constraint I have given here, I'm able to operate in this way. Did you understand unique constraint, guys? We'll go a little slow on the constraint side, very important. Yes, Dinesh. Okay, unique does not allow duplicate. Yes, true. Yeah. Unique does not allow duplicate. So you have a syntax here already. It's all getting recorded. So how to remove the constraint? Let's remove the constraint. Before that, remove the constraint. Let's see what is the name of the constraint. Are from user underscore constraints where table underscore name. The constraint name. This is the constraint name. Okay. Alter table. I'm trying to remove the constraint now. Alter table. Table name.
So what is user constraints?
Use of constraint. You cannot for the unique. You cannot
User
enter the
constraints meaning like why we are.
Now this is a syntax. I hope Dinesh is speaking right. This is a syntax like select star from user constraint. Like whatever the constraints are available. This is the whole. All the constraints will get saved here. Okay. Whatever the constraint I'm entering, this is all getting saved here in this in the backend. So I am selecting in the table from the user constraint where table name is equal to Z. So I will be able to get exactly which constraint is used for this table name. Okay,
sir.
whatever the constraint you apply, everything will have to go and save in some place, right? That place is called user constraints. Okay, so I'm selecting the whole table of user constraints and I'm filtering out only for the table Z, which I have already created. So alter table name, drop constraint and constraint name. State one. Table altered. Now let's try to put duplicate values. 1, 2, 3, 5. I'll exactly duplicate with Ayappa. I'm able to create. Maybe a different name, any of your friend. Ram, page. So without constraint, I can enter the duplicate values. But entering the duplicate values is not right, because even if you see in the college, we all have the university numbers, right? University numbers are always unique. While we create the university number database background, we use the constraint unique. May it is any software, university number, or government is issuing Aadhaar card number. Aadhaar card number is again unique. There also the people have used the constraint unique. There also SQL only used, unique constraint only used. This is for the basic understanding. Okay. So now let's move to the other constraint. You understand unique constraint, right? I want confirmation once again. How to remove? I told you how to remove. Alter table, table name, drop constraint, constraint name. Okay, you want me to tell again? See, this is a very simple syntax. You don't have to use your brain here. Just you have to remember, select star from user constraint where table name is whatever. You give your name as table Z, Z1, A, B, C. So from here you will understand. Now there is no constraint. I have to put the constraint again. I will tell that not null. How to remove the constraint. Now else I have to create the same process again. It takes a lot of time. I have already removed it now. Not null. Not null. This constraint will not allow null values. Okay, no blank values will be passed over here. Eight, eight, seven. Not null. Table is created. Insert into Z1 values. Same values will pass. We'll see what kind of difference it makes. Null. Cannot insert null values.
Sir, 0 is null, sir.
Sorry?
0.
0 is not null. You want me to do that? Let's see. 0. Zero is not null. That's why you are seeing that in the commission, right? We were not able to apply case statement for null. Just now worked. First problem of this session.
Yes, sir.
Null is just nothing. It's not even an empty space. It's just nothing. You don't have anything there. You can see here, 0 is there, but I'm not able to pass null values. Got it? So as you said, we'll check on this, how to remove the constraint. Null you understood, null values I cannot be passed in the table.
Yes, sir.
But duplicate values can be passed. So let me see which kind of, what is the name system has given. call up the table. I'm filtering out for the my table name. Inside one.
Star from
From,
select.
sorry, from I missed. Actually, my power supply has gone here, and my keyboards are not visible properly. Select star
Appear.
from. Oh, earlier it was given 1.8, now it has given 1.9. So let's see. Alter table, table name, drop. Generally, we drop the columns. Remember, drop column, column name, right? So here, drop constraint, then constraint name. Because I'm mentioning the table already here, so I can drop this constraint. It's important to mention the constraint name because there are many constraints in one table. We'll come to that later. Table is docked. Okay. So let me show you one more time regarding the not null, how it works. All the rows have been deleted. Take that. Okay. In the first or second class, somebody has asked me, maybe Dinesh, what exactly that null means. Now null constant is there. Describe side one. Can you see or not null? This is the constraint it was showing. I told you I'll come to this later. Okay, it is showing. So now I'll remove the constraint. Alter table. Constant is dropped. So let's describe the table. You can see there is no constants, no not null constant is available. You can see the difference here.
Understood, sir.
Understood?
Sir, actually, I get confused between select star from and describe.
Describe. See, describes tell the table structure. Okay, see here, select star from EMP. Whole data comes, describe EMP. All these column names are been came in the row format, record format, and they are showing In the EMP number, there is a not null constraint, and the type while creating, this is number, this is varchar2, again varchar2, number, date, and this is a describe. This is a table structure details. Okay, this is inside table data. Now I'll make one more. This create table as emp underscore c backup table I'm creating as next star on emp already there. I think I must have created while teaching someone else. Yeah. So I have created only table structure here, no inside data, no rows, but this describe emp underscore d. I can get all the details. Constraint will not be copied while creating the backup table. That is one more thing. I'll come to that later. I'm just showing you what is the difference between select star from table and describe table. Understood? When you say describe table, it gives the all column names here and the details to that, whether there is a constraint there or not, and what is the data type it is used while creating it.
Sir, now what is a DISC?
Sorry?
DISC.
DISC. Yes,
Sir,
see, describe that is a syntax. Describe
no, sir.
while
No, 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 actually, can you type DISC?
DISC.
C, semicolon, R. Okay. Yeah, from employee name. Okay.
Disconnected from Oracle Database 10G Enterprise Edition release. Disconnected
Now,
with.
how to connect, sir? No.
I never tried on this. Not connected. Let's exit it. I have to connect again. Connected.
That was it. I was trying for display and I found.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That is generally
why do we give that set lines to 200,
set
set
lines
20?
are produced here. I'll set lines for only 20. Okay. These are the then select star on EMP. Only 20 digits will be used here. So I'm using the database, right? I'm not using any software like Toad or Oracle developer. That's why I generally set lines for larger version. Now select star from EMP. Easily all the things come into one picture. Okay?
Okay.
Set lines only for 50. Select star from EMP. Again all messed up.
Yeah, that EMP is predefined, sir.
No, I have created that.
Okay.
Generally you get that. Yeah.
How to save?
How to save? Saving
I
is
mean,
commit, na? Any changes you make inside the table, when you make the changes on the table structure, you don't have to save. It is auto saved. Any changes you make inside table data, you have to say commit.
okay, fine.
Okay. So we covered two things. What are those? Unique and not null. Let's work on the check. Okay. These constraints are very important, guys. It's all work on the real-time scenarios. Unique, you can say, like any system wherein no duplicate record has been passed, whether it is mobile numbers, mobile companies, telecom companies, any numbers are generated that has to be unique. In such cases, they use unique here. Not nulls are in your college or in your libraries. Any roll numbers, university numbers should not go empty and should not be duplicate also. In such cases, both the things will be used, unique and not null, in the same column. That's called primary key. Okay, primary key is nothing but combination of both not null and unique. But let's not get into that. We'll go there. Let's go on the check now. Table is dropped. Create table, full name. Okay, let's simple ID number. Let's assume in the new hiring is happening in your college. Okay, Infosys has come for the placement and they have decided we are giving a salary not less than 2 lakh and not more than 3.5 lakh per annum. Okay. Okay. Salary. If they have decided only one part, like only one part, I will not give more than 3.5 lakh. This is where they will close. If they have decided the lower range also, sal between 2 lakh and 1.5 lakh, they will create it. Now let's describe it. Sorry. Describe, you will understand. I have created number here. This number has come. Second column has varchar 2. The varchar 2 it has given. Third is number, again number. It shows only null constants here. No other constants will be showed. If you want to see other constant, then select star from user underscore constant. Okay. Table name. What happened? Spelling wrong, guys. This is the constant it has come. So this table constant, so this table contains constant. So let's insert the values. Next star from Z. No records are available. Okay. What is our? We are supposed to give the values between 2 lakh to 3.5 lakh. Date. Insert into Z. ID number 1. Name. Let's consider you got placed and they have offered you salary of 3 lakh. Okay. For an example, I want you to earn more than this. You can see the check constraint violated. Okay, this is actually is my schema. Generally, I must have seen it now while login partial. Okay. For you, if you see it, it must come system, whatever the things you have installed. Check constraint is violated. So let's drop the constraint. Yeah, you can see here duplicate records have been entered. So we'll enter two constants here in the same table this time. First, update the values. Update ID underscore number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Stand is equal to 20. Okay. So now we have learned to put the constraint while creating the table. Now let's learn how to put the constraint on the existing table. Okay.
Update no, sir.
Not update. I'll tell you. So we have a constraint here. Which constraint is available already? Already dropped the constraint. No constraint available. So we'll put two constraints here. One is constraint comes on the table structures. So under table name, add constraint.
So it's like modify. Yeah.
Modify. Modify. What is our ID underscore name? Let's see if this executes. Table altered. So we have two constraints. Not null constraint is available.
Insert into.
Not null is available. Let's put one more constraint. Never tried this way. Let's try. Check constraint I removed, right? You see here, I'll be having the two constraints. So in this case, I won't be able to enter neither duplicate values, neither null values, nor the salary which is lesser than 2 lakh, more than 3.5 lakh. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
No. The null is violated. Anyway, the second constraint, check constraint, is violated. Something in between. Row is created. So now the question is, do we really have to drop the constraint every time? And there is a possibility that for some cases we require the constraint and some cases we do not. So for temporary cases, there are people who come and go. They are earning lesser than salary only for a week. In such cases, I don't want the constraint, but removing the constraint is not a right move. So we do have an option called disabling the constraint. So let's try to disable the constraint. Okay. Which one is what? You can see here, this is the check constraint because this is giving the details salary between 2 lakh and 3 lakh 50,000. Okay. Let's disable the check constraint. Okay. Onto table name, modify. Table alter. Now let's try this lower salary 1 lakh 50,000. I'm able to enter. So now I'll try to enable the constraint. We get the error because there is already a value which is existing, which is not satisfying the constraint. So we'll delete it. It's from set where L is equal to 1 lakh. Now we enable the constraint. We will enable the constraint now. Understood, guys? How to disable the constraint, how to enable the constraint, how to add the constraint while creating the table, how to add the constraint on existing table. It's a little tricky, but it's very important for you to practice this so that we can go to primary key. Okay? Then we can take the concept of normalization and denormalization. Then we'll go to the foreign key. Okay. After that, we can go to the joins. Okay. So you guys today create a table having all the constants in the table. make sure in one column you have not null constraint, in one column you have unique constraint, in one column you have check constraint, all together in same table. Okay, and send me the screenshots once you do it in the WhatsApp. We'll see who will create which kind of table. Ayappa, your PC is good now? Get it done, Ayappa. This is a very important topic. From here, we can say our actually SQL has started. The practice is required. Okay. Fine then, guys. Have a nice day. We'll see you
Yes,
tomorrow
sir.
at 8. Okay.
Can you stop the record?
Sorry?
Tomorrow